All right, thanks very much for joining us again. As you can see, it's getting heated and very colorful with singing with the EFF making a grand entrance. My colleague Samkele Maseko showing us that visual earlier. We are continuing to have conversations around what can be expected from the budget, the third iteration thereof. We've seen Finance Minister and his financial department contingency, including SARS officials, go into the venue where the speech will be held. Do pardon me, it's getting a little bit noisy around where we are, but we continue. I'm in conversation with Dr. Patience Nomeco Babane. She's the chairperson at the Financial Fiscal Commission. Thanks very much, ma'am, for joining us. So you, as the FFC, you play a very critical role in the sense that you do play an advisory role to the executive around fiscal policy. Just tell us about what sort of input you've been giving since the beginning of the year or even before that, because of course we've seen there's been so much hoo-ha with the budget process this year.
Absolutely. No, thank you so much. So as the Financial and Fiscal Commission, our role is to provide independent scrutiny of the proposed budget. We do that to ensure that we protect the constitutional requirements, in the sense that in the budget there are also socio-economic rights, the right to health care, the right to education. So if we look at the budget, it must not erode those rights. Those rights must not be disadvantaged through the budget process. So we look at that. As the FFC as well, our role is to provide independent advice and recommendations. We make recommendations to government. Over the years, we've made strong recommendations on the equitable share, on the fiscal framework. We've made recommendations on state-owned entities recently. We've made strong recommendations as to how we can, recoup some of the governance within state-owned entities. But for the here and now, Nonku, what we are hoping for is that this budget, obviously, the fiscal envelope has been reduced. There's only so much we can do. So there are policy choices that we have to make. But we're hoping that within those policy choices, those socio-economic rights will not be eroded. We also know that there are many demands on the fiscus right now. There's the SRD grant, there's infrastructure spending, SOEs, bailouts, they continue to be an ever-ending, challenge. So, and also the debt service cost. These costs are the interest costs that come from the debt of the country over the years. And also we have debt redemptions, which means that bond redemptions, which means borrowings we've had before. Now we have to pay back those capital amounts.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to ask you to hold your thought there because we are just about to go to a break. And also I fear that we're going to be drowned out by the MK, I think it is. The EFF made quite a noise getting in. And it seems as though the MK members are singing quite loudly. So let's go for a quick break and we'll get back into conversation with the FFC after that, before heading into the plenary room where Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana will deliver the budget 3.0 as we're now dubbing it.